So we need to understand why students fail this paper. These are some of the things that the examiners highlighted that make students fail this paper. One is failure to read and effectively understand the requirements of the question. So if you can't interpret, because as I said, 80% of these questions are going to be calling for your analysis, quantitative analysis. So if you can't read the question and you understand what the examiner wants you to do, automatically you are going to actually fail, because you are going to be answering in your own way. So if you don't understand, or if you don't evaluate to see what the question requires you to do, it will be one of the ways that you'll find yourself not passing the paper. Two, poor time management. Because most of the times you find the student is going to be focusing on, let's say, the student is going to be focusing on some questions or some section. Someone is spending most of his time in section A, which is one question carrying 50 marks. And you know the pass mark is 50. So by all means, if you concentrate in one section, there are very, very minimal chances of you passing that section, passing everything. You know, computations, even if you are good at computations and at the same time you are good at theory, sometimes these arithmetical errors, instead of adding this, you subtracted, maybe you wrote. So some of those arithmetic errors that can cause someone not to score. So if you try to focus in one area, thinking that you can maximize everything, if you manage to maximize the marks, you will be getting 50%. So you will be marking yourself out of 50. So that's one way of wasting time, or where poor time management can be seen. The other is the fact that someone does poor question selection. You do one, you know part A, part B you don't know, but you spend more time analyzing part B. By the time you reach to the other parts that you know of different questions, you have already exhausted. You are tired because you over-concentrated your effort on the things that you actually don't know. So you better start with the questions that you know. These I can spend the least time possible, and at the same time I can be able to get the maximum points. So if you try to over-concentrate on few questions and also attempting less than the required, balance off the questions that are required. If they want you to attempt 3 questions in total, make sure you have done all the 3 questions in total. The other is the examiner has also complained about inadequate preparations. Inadequate preparations of students. Inadequate preparations in the sense that, because they expect at least someone should complete 80% of the syllabus. So you have not completed 80% of the syllabus, and you've not even been attempting numbers, because we say these numbers are quantitative analysis. They require you to be doing some computations on your own, leave alone what you have gotten from the lectures that you have attended to, but you also have to practice on your own to be able to judge yourself that you have actually understood what the lecturers have covered. So make sure that you at least get 80% of the syllabus, and not getting the notes alone, but also trying it on your own. When you finish a topic like this, make sure you go through the topic to see whether you have actually grasped the concept. Because if you walk through, if we take maybe a simulation, we walk through the question, I will be the one to, or the tutor will be the one to analyze the required. So by the time you go through these past paper numbers, you will be able to analyze the questions on your own, and that will help you to assess yourself whether you have understood that particular topic or not. So preparation, it shouldn't be at looking at completing all the course syllabus, but have you understood? It's better for you to actually take 80% or 70% of the syllabus, but you know at least 65% of what you have studied. So adequate preparation. So those are some of the things that you look at, and you can tell that if this person has actually, based on what the pattern of the pass rates have been, because these are as per the remarks, what made this percentage of those who have passed and differ from those who have failed. Why maybe this sitting we have registered very many people who have passed, this sitting maybe we have not got more people as we expected. So these are some of the general aspects, but there are other issues that are related maybe to finance, others. Those are most of those, they are personal, but the general aspects, these are some of the things that we can talk about. So let's now look at the detailed, of course, the detailed syllabus. We have the detailed syllabus from the institute. You can download that from our Telegram channel, and the link is on the same channel. So we have the link here. You can go to the about section of this YouTube channel. You can be able to join the Telegram channel. You download whichever source you need, past papers, solutions, syllabuses, and other different courses that are related to accounting and finance. So let's try to look at an overview of how we are going to be attempting these numbers, the syllabus. So overview of the syllabus, how we plan to handle the syllabus. Syllabus overview. So we are going to look at corporate governance. Corporate governance. Of course, corporate governance and ethics. When we are done with that, we shall also do some review on ratios. Ratios cut across, and the same way we learned the ratios on level 2 is the same way we are going to learn the same ratios here. So we shall have to do some review on ratios. We start with the things that we know. Review on ratios, then Islamic finance also. Then we shall have things to do with financial markets, financial market theories and financial securities. We shall also look at capital budgeting decision. This is the investment decision. We shall also look at Shall also look at the dividend policy. We shall go to portfolio theory. This one is a bit detailed. On level 2, we looked at something that was basic, but here it's going to be a little bit detailed, portfolio theory. Then we shall also look at the CAPM, capital asset pricing model. The CAPM, or what we call the capital asset pricing model. We shall also look at corporate restructuring, business valuation. Of course, this business valuation has been removed. This one was removed. So the business valuation part of it will remain the other side. This was removed. So we shall just look at the corporate restructuring. So we shall also look at derivatives. Derivatives, where basically we shall focus on hedging method. We have also multinational and international trade. Multinational and international trade. Then we have international markets. Can conclude maybe with the international markets. So they seem to be a little bit small, but they are very detailed. Like for capital budgeting decision, we shall understand what a national NPV and an international NPV. Like the NPV for a local company is totally different from the NPV of an international company. So we shall look at how we'll be able to compute those different investment decisions as we shall see. So that's basically for the learning outcomes and things to do with the course syllabus. You can actually look at the detailed syllabus. If you get the detailed syllabus from our Telegram channel, the link is in the about section of this same YouTube channel, KC Accountancy Education Center, where you'll be able to download the course materials and also be able to access the different information that we share on a daily basis from that point of view. So the next is going to be a kickstart for the different tutorials, and we shall basically start by looking at the ratios, financial performance of the firm. We look at these ratios. We are basically going to be focusing on the revision, because we have gone through the different aspects to do with ratio analysis. And if you want maybe to go through the quick, we have some videos or different tutorials that are on the previous financial management on level 2. So you can check out this same channel, CPA Cafe Charles Accounting Tutorials. This is the channel that has lecture videos over 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours. These are lectures, full lectures on all level 2 and level 1. So that's where I upload full video lectures that are spaced 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. So you can check out and be able to, if at all you want to get into the different aspects, but here just stick here. For now, we are going to be going through these advanced financial management. We are moving step by step. We are not jumping anything, but these are going to be short videos of less than 30 minutes, at least less than 30 minutes, where we are going to be looking at different aspects. Maybe when we are doing a simulation or when we are doing past paper number, which can push us to something huge. So thank you for watching. Endeavor to subscribe. Make sure you hit the notification bell icon so that you can stay connected to the channel, be able to see the different notifications whenever we upload new video content. So thank you for watching. Until we meet again, it's bye for now.